How often do you tell a customer no? This time on Sales Talk with Joe. Whether you've been in sales for years, or just starting your sales career, or you're even just thinking about a career in sales, Sales Talk with Joe is designed to help you become more successful. So, how often do you tell a customer no? You know, when I ask salespeople that, they always say to me, Joe, I hate to say no. And by the way, I hate the word sales. You know that I do, but it's so common in our industry that occasionally I use it. I'm going to try to remember to use the word representative. And if somebody has a better idea for what we should call ourselves here in the 21st century, I'm open to it. Email me, text me, do whatever you need to do, but communicate with me and let me know your idea. I'm willing to hear it. Anyway, when I talk to representatives and ask them how often they say no, most of the time they tell me they hate to say no. They're afraid it will derail the process of earning a customer purchase. And they don't like to tell a customer no. Well, see, the problem with that is that if you never tell a customer no, and the customer keeps asking you for things, you get to a point of where it's no longer profitable for your company, and you might as well not have the sale. I mean, that is why we exist, is to earn our company profitable business, and business that is beneficial both for the customer and our company or companies. So, one of the reasons I do these videos is to provide you with tools that you can use in the process of customer engagement and earning customer purchases. And the word no is a tool that you can use. And it's an important tool if it's used properly and at the right time. So when is properly and the right time? Well, let me give you an example. All right. A customer says to you, hey, I really like everything that you've showed to me, and I really like your product and your program, but I need, and they go on to enumerate something, maybe a discount on pricing, maybe extra long time to pay for it, maybe some type of very, very unique requirement to the product or service itself that is out of the range of what your company is capable of doing, or maybe it's just something that is just completely out of the norm and out of the ordinary that would cause your company to not be as profitable. It is appropriate to say no and tell the customer, hey, look, I'm being straightforward with you. I'm not playing games. I'm not holding things back, hoping that you don't ask for them so I can make extra profit or extra bonus. We're straightforward. That's how we do business. The answer to that question is no. Sometimes customers will ask for extraordinary things as a negotiating tactic. I've got some videos on some negotiating tactics customers use that I've done earlier. You may want to go back and take a look at those. And it's important to dismiss those, to get those off the table. Sometimes customers will just test. They want to know that they've gotten the quote unquote best deal. And they'll test you further to see if you'll give in anymore. And it's a psychological thing. If you start giving in to those, the customer is never really sure if they've gotten everything that they think they can get. So they'll keep pushing and testing. No is an assurance to the customer that you're being straightforward with them, that you've offered them the best that your company has to offer, and that what you've done is fair and straightforward with them. There are times, too, when maybe you do have a little something extra that you can do for the customer, and they ask you for it, and they say, hey, can you do this for me? And normally your reaction might be, oh boy, if I say yes, I can get the sale, I can get the purchase done and get it closed and get some more revenue on the books. And you're tempted to give in and say yes. Don't do it. Tell the customer no. Say, look, that is no, I'm not authorized to do that. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go talk to the people that I need to talk to in the company and make sure that or see if we can do something like that or that. And I'll get back to you and let you know. What's happened is you've now positioned yourself as being on the customer's side. So you go talk to whoever you need to talk to, just say, hey, I can get this put to bed if I can do this, this, and this for the customer. I know that's within the limits of our program of what we can do. Just wanted you to know that I'm doing that. That would be how I would talk to my boss and say, hey, this is going to happen. I just wanted you to know. And boss would say, okay, make sure you fill out the proper paperwork for it, and so that it gets done properly. Okay, I'll do that. Then I'd go back to the customer and say, hey, good news. I was able to get an approval on this. That who I needed to talk to in the company, and they approved it. And that way you've become an advocate for the customer. They know that what you are doing is trying to help them, and you're not just there to be, let's say, adversarial and just do things from the perspective of your company. You're trying to help them too. So No is a tool that you can use to reassure your customers that you're being straightforward with them, and also utilize it as part of a process to show the customer that you're on their side. So don't forget the word no. Don't forget to use that where it's appropriate. I'm Joe Ferguson. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please make sure you like it, subscribe, and share it with somebody that you think it might be helpful for. If you have a product or service that you think might be of interest or value to my viewers, email me. I can talk to you about some sponsorship opportunities. They're extremely reasonable, and I think they'd be of some benefit and value to you. Anyway, email me and we can talk about it. If you just want to talk more about your career or about something that you've run into when you've engaged with a customer, let me know. Again, my email's in the description. I'd be happy to chat with you. You might give me a great idea for a future video. I'm Joe Ferguson. Thanks for watching, and be on the lookout every Thursday for Sales Talk with Joe.